Hi, Dr. Howard Rankin here, with a message for people who drink quite a lot but don't consider themselves really a problem, what may be called functional drinking or even functional alcoholism. You wake up, you shower, you suit up, and you show up. You check all the boxes, cross the T's, dot the I's. You're doing that damn thing. And from the outside looking in, you're fine, more than fine. A good job, a sharp mind, a full calendar. You're known for your hustle. You're praised for your grit. You're respected. How well you hold it all together with such a demanding schedule. So you sit, not slamming, not stumbling, just sipping quietly, predictably. Ritual, not wreckage. Reward, not red flag. You tell yourself, this isn't a problem. It's not a problem. And you've said it so many times that you believe it, or maybe you believe it. And that's why you've said it so many times. But let me ask you one thing. You're functioning very well, very well. But are you free? Are you free from the voice that whispers, come on, just one more? From the bargain you make with yourself every evening when you get home? From the fog that others call morning? From the tension in your chest as you head home? Are you free? Are you free to feel every emotion without needing to mute it? Free to celebrate without a drink, feel to grieve without a glass, to rest without escape. You're high functioning, but that doesn't mean it's not costing you, not costing you. Because maybe it's not so much about how much you drink, but maybe it's more about how much you need to drink. Not every prison comes with bars. Not those kind of bars, anyway. Sometimes it comes with bourbon in a glass, laughter that's too loud. Sometimes it comes with applause. I mean, you're successful. You're the reliable one, the sharp one, the smart one, the one who has it all under control. But maybe under control is just another way of saying barely holding on, barely making it. And if no one else has said it to you yet, let me be the first one to say it straight. You don't have to fall apart to want something better. You don't have to hit rock bottom to rise. You don't have to lose everything to choose more for yourself. Maybe the best thing isn't quitting. Maybe it's asking. Maybe it's believing. Maybe you don't think that you can survive, let alone thrive, without that little bottle of whatever. This is a true story that happened many years ago while I was still working at the University of London Institute of Psychiatry Alcohol Research Unit. And as part of my PhD, I had created a treatment program. And my senior colleague, Dr. Ray Hodgson, and I had invited some of the outpatients to come and discuss this with us. And one day, a very well-dressed man uh, came into our office to discuss this. He was carrying a briefcase, and we told him a little bit about what the procedure would be. He stopped, looked around for a moment as he sat there, opened his briefcase, pulled out a fairly small bottle of vodka, opened it, and chugged it all down in probably 30 seconds. And when he finished, he bottled up the bottle, put it back in his briefcase, and said, "Treat that." I think he was telling us something about his beliefs about what was possible. Or maybe it was what he wanted to do, not what was possible. Hey, alcohol can sometimes make you very inventive, but perhaps with some costs. I have another story from that time, which is very memorable. And this is about an inpatient. He was an engineer, very smart guy. He was on the inpatient unit, and the inpatients had access to a washer dryer. And this guy re-engineered the washer and dryer so he could run fruit through it, get it to ferment, and make wine. It's a true story. Of course, he was caught after a couple of days, but hey, pretty amazing. And there's no limits on what we can tell ourselves. But what if you were meant more than managing, more than coping, more than just getting by? What if there's a version of you who wakes up clear-headed, steady, ready? Not because you had to, but because you chose to. What if you didn't need to drown out the day anymore? What if you think that what you call unwinding has become, in fact, something that is blinding? What if you're not broken, but just a little buried? What if beneath it all, under the rituals and the routines, there's still a spark in you that wants to breathe? You can still have your wit, you can still be strong, but maybe strong looks a little different now, more like softness or authenticity. Maybe power means presence. Maybe freedom isn't loud, maybe quiet. Maybe it's peace, deep, still, undeniable. You don't need to label it. You don't need to tell everyone or anyone. You don't need to commit forever. But maybe tonight you just sit with this question. Am I fine or am I free? Because you deserve more than just making it through. You deserve to come alive, fully alive. And I'm here to help you.